The last thing anyone expects is to get called a criminal for parking their own damn truck on their own damn land. That's how it started the day the HOA decided the sheriff needed a citation. I mean, hell, I'm the guy with the badge, the keys to the county, the scars on my knuckles from breaking up bar fights, and the smell of meth fires baked into my boots. But here I am, citation in hand, with Karen Whitlock fresh from somewhere pricier flashing that lemon-scented superiority from her porch across the road. She stood there, barefoot toes curling over the edge of her fancy wood sunglasses big as pancakes, and a smile so practiced it might as well be tattooed on her face. She holds out that slip of paper, red border and all, like she's the judge, jury, and executioner of our little slice of nowhere. "Vehicle infraction," she says, voice clipped and icy. "That truck of yours violates community display code. My ranch, my rules is all I give her." Buster's growling low old hound's got more backbone than half the board members in this town. Karen flinches, tells me to call him off, and I tell her I'll do it as soon as she leaves my dirt. She doesn't. She slips the citation into my hand, films me with her phone, and walks back home with a sway in her hips that says she's already won. Didn't take 5 minutes for 2 new county cruisers to come rumbling up my drive, dust curling in their wake. Deputies I've never met, one of them tall and nervous, hand twitching at his belt. "Sir, we got a complaint about a vehicle obstruction from the Oak Hills HOA. This your truck." One glance at the badge on my hip and the world shifts. Nope, I deadpan. Carjacked it myself, thought I'd do donuts in my own pasture. The second deputy's eyes go wide, but the penny drops. They realize I'm not just some hick. They mutter apologies and vanish. Karen's still on her porch filming. Later, I'm inside cleaning my boots, Buster snoring on the step. Then I hear it, a yelp sharp enough to freeze my heart. I bolt out. He's limping, chest heaving, a fresh boot print on his ribs. Zeke's already there, fists clenched, eyes wild. "She was here," he says, voice tight. I don't say a word. We drive to the vet, 2 cracked ribs, internal bruising, like someone stomped him. But I don't call the county. I sit on my porch that night with a cooler of beer and a loaded .45 staring at her porch light burning bright across the road. Zeke beside me, silent as the grave. Next morning, no new citation. Instead, there's a sign stapled to my gate block letters. Black marker, Zeke's full name right there under escalating non-compliance. Like a threat, a warning, a shot across the bow. I stand there feeling something in me bending, not breaking, just getting red hot, ready to snap. Zeke heads to the barn, starts pounding on the heavy bag, raw fury in every swing. "You'll break your wrists," I warn him. He keeps at it. "She write my name?" he asks. I nod. She's just getting started. That sticks in my head. The school calls next. Principal Gutierrez, old decent, always smells like dry erase markers, says Zeke got into it with Karen's kid. Both suspended. And Karen's already raising hell online, posting a photo of my battered dog, caption, "This is the kind of animal that raised that boy." 100 comments. Some neighbors nod along. Most just look away. That night, Zeke's locked in his room scrolling in the dark. "She's ruining you," he mutters when I come in. "No, she's trying," I say. "That's different." He just looks at me, eyes blank, and asks if I'm going to stop her or not. And I got nothing. Next day, I pull the old HOA charter from county storage, 5 signatures, fence height, and dust, nothing fancy. Now 67 signatures, subcommittee's a mess, and 3 of the board members, dead moved, never existed. I bring it to Cal, my own deputy, sitting there flipping through incident reports like he's got no skin in the game. "You sure you want to poke this?" he asks. "It's your kid's name on that post." That's when I feel it cool inside, like ice sliding down my spine. That night, Karen just waves. Calm, victorious. Next morning, another envelope, "You're losing control." No signature. That's when I quit thinking like a sheriff and started wiring the ranch like a paranoid soldier. Cameras, sensors, battery backups, a gate you couldn't open without a fight. Zeke finds a busted drone behind the barn, cracked muddy camera intact. Footage shows our house, our dinners. Buster curled up in the grass, me shaving in the bathroom. I feel sick. Zeke's jaw tightens. "I'm gonna kill them," he whispers. "No, you're not. We outthink them, not outpunch." But even I can hear how tired I sound. I print the drone stills, call a town meeting, spread them out on the table. No warrant, no consent, private land. I overlay flight paths, leads straight to Karen's lot. Eyes cut her way. I don't even have to name names. Cal corners me afterward. You sure you're not losing it, Jack? I snap, like stapling a kid's name to a gate. He shrugs. Sometimes it's just business. 2 nights later. Motion alert 2:47 a.m. Figure at the south fence, planting something. I throw on boots, grab the .306 floodlights, cut through the dark. Whoever it is, bolts, leaves behind a blinking GPS tracker. Next day, Cal's desk is wiped clean, just a sticky note. Sometimes it's just business. That's when I realize Karen's noise. Cal's the knife. He's been using department access to buy up properties through shell companies, flipping them for profit, every signature with his name buried deep. My blood runs cold. Show it to Zeke, he doesn't blink. Let's bury them. But they come for my badge next. Anonymous call report of instability. Cal shows up in my cruiser, full uniform, clipboard out with rookie Deputy Miller, routine wellness evaluation. Turn that clipboard around and shove it, I tell him, but he's calm measured. People are talking Jack. Cameras, rifles, late-night patrols. I let them in because if I don't, that's the story they'll write. Cal asks nothing, real writes nothing down. Just so folks can whisper sheriff's losing it. Karen posts my photo. Our hearts go out to families under unstable leadership. That night, Zeke finds me in the barn, gun across my lap. You're not crazy, he says, but they're trying to make you look that way. He sets the gun aside. I'll drive you to the hearing if it comes. There won't be a hearing, I say. They'll try to do it in secret. So speak now, he says. I lay it all out, drone footage, GPS units, fake signatures, the whole rat's nest in front of 3 reporters, a podcaster, and a handful of parents. I am not unstable. Someone else is. They ask who. I'll show you. Karen calls that night, her voice syrupy sweet. You're making this difficult. Step down quietly. Keep your house. Or watch the town, choose sides. The next day, I get the official letter. Emergency hearing, 3 days to prove I'm not insane, 3 days to fight back. Lawyer hands me a file, Cal's sworn statement, reckless, unstable, dangerous. I rip it in half. I don't need paperwork. I need a confession. Only place to get it, the next HOA meeting. Oak Hills Rec Center, folding chairs. Karen at the center table, Zeke at my back. Karen opens with a smile so brittle you could break it in your hand. We'd like to revisit concerns about Sheriff Rivers' instability. I motion to Dave, lights down, projector on. The drone footage appears private moments stolen. This was filmed illegally, I say. Next slide, property flips, shell companies. Cal's signature all tied to Karen's niece. Zeke stands up, hoodie off, voice even. You bullied my dad, lied about our dog, stalked us. Still think paperwork hides the truth. Karen loses it. You have no respect for order. Zeke answers, we just have respect for people. Last slide, an audio file. Karen's own threat, clear as a bell. Deputies escort her out. Hands zip-tied, pride broken. For once, nobody listens to her screaming about deepfakes and forgery. Outside, Zeke's quiet, a little hope shining through. Not over, but it's a start, he says. But then the real twist lands. In the records room, air so thick with mold you can taste it. Buster noses a box off a shelf. Inside, permits for an energy corridor straight through our land, Cal's name all over them. Black SUV rolls up, 2 suits, sunglasses at night. Sign the transfer, walk away. You got 10 seconds to get off my land, I growl. The mask slips. They leave. Zeke cracks the drone's encrypted file, surveillance on us and 5 other families all along the pipeline route. Benson's farm burned before it was sold. I send it all to a federal contact. Might be too late, he says. That night, floodlights flicker, motion alerts ping. 2 black-clad figures, private security, breach the ranch. I confront them, shotgun ready. They scatter, but I catch the patch, Oakhurst Energy Security. Ken, my friend at the Marshalls, shows up. Cal's tied to a dummy firm. You're the last holdout. Then a confession typed, signed, buried in Cal's cruiser details. Everything property flips, bribes, even Carson's murder. My deputy dead with a red X on my land in the registry. Cal admits it all. Jack can't be trusted. He's too close to the land. Cal shows up, offers one last deal. Walk, get the ranch pension charges gone. Did you kill Carson, I ask. He flinches. Didn't have to. That's all I need. I throw his offer in the fire, send the confession to every news outlet, every agency. Cal disappears. Karen's arrested mid-meeting. The suits pull back. But Carson's still dead, the land's still scarred, my boy's innocence long gone. And me, I don't believe in justice anymore. Just consequences. Weeks later, the HOA's dead. We form a real council. Neighbors, not wardens. Karen's son shows up, helps Zeke muck the stalls. The dog gets a medal, a bottle cap on paracord. One last visit, a black sedan, no plates, a manila envelope. More red X's, more families. Be ready, others won't be. And now I sit on my porch, dog at my feet, Zeke tossing a ball in the dusk. We didn't win because we fought harder. We won because we outlasted the hate. Scars remain, but there's peace at least tonight. What's it mean to stand your ground anyway? When does protecting what's yours become fighting a war you never asked for? Tell me, where do you draw that line? Drop your story, your thoughts, because sooner or later this kind of fight finds everyone. The only question left is, how will you answer when it does?
Cảm ơn các bạn đã xem video của mình.